Emo powder. Yeah, never gonna use it. Flamethrowers. Alright, I think that's all I care about over there. Uh-oh. Somebody's inside also. Well, that's not fun. Hey there, Caustic Soldier. That's right adjacent to me. Go back to the big gun. Actually, yeah, let's go with the big gun. Well, hi there. Is that an armored zombie? Ooh, armored zombie. Well, hey, guys. I don't really care if they can see me or not. So I think I'll flip the light on. You gonna, nope, you're not gonna bleed to death. Alright, armored zombie. And we punch through with this particular gun. Oh, yeah. Salvage, power armor, helmet, filthy, in perfect condition. We have power armor! Used to be military grade full head helmet with advanced optics and environmental filters, decommissioned or otherwise stripped for parts. Now a very expensive hat. Yeah, it's junk. 48 bash, 48 cut, 24 ballistic protection, 95% coverage. Yeah, no, for only 40 encumbrance. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But at least he dropped it. Hey now, I better not be my... Oh, crap. You better not have hit my vehicle. I think he hit my vehicle. God, stupid thing. Let's see. He's where my vehicle is. He's pretty quick. Wow, I really thought he was going to fall down already. Fine, I'll stop. Let's go for spoon. We can't quite get enough damage on him. 1 point. Let's try switching to a Screama. I think that's going to get us a little bit more, especially on this critical hits. We'll wear him down. Love it. I'm standing in a pool of acid the entire time. Alright. Anything fun? Nothing fun. I guess I can splash these guys now since I'm immune to acid. Forgot about that. Sure, doesn't matter. Alright, we blew through a little more ordnance than I was expecting at this stage. Oh, man! Well, that was nice. Oh, we just doubled our grenade count. Alright, get your stamina back. Alright, is this one going to have anything downstairs? Let's hope they fixed these, since the last time I visited when they were broke. Really, really broke. Yay! Ooh, it's the new style bunker. Do I want... Oh, they broke the card reader. Alright, so I don't have a choice. We got to take out the turret. No problem. I just got to get rid of the door first. Shall we torch it? Yeah, let's torch it. That mean Kevlar Hulk hit my vehicle. That looks mostly the same. Alright, I want the torch. And I want... Whoops. I want a welding tank. Really? I can torch right through these walls? Okay. Didn't occur to me. I know there were metal walls, but it didn't occur to me I could torch my way through the wall. Alright, where's the turret? Right there! Hey, turret! That's a little inconvenient. Acid bomb instead of a... Will these things take acid damage? They will. We've killed multiple things with the acid bombs. I don't have a lot of acid bombs with me, though. But if I use a grenade, I don't have very far to retreat. I'll guarantee take damage. Unless I make it up the stairs. Yeah, I mean, that's why we made these things. Alright, acid bomb. Peek. To there. Throw. Acid bomb to there. Perfect positioning. And then just wait. I only did 2 bars. Well, that's going to be fun. I'm going to use all the acid bombs I have with me and it'll still be up. Then I'll be forced to use something else anyway. I can't see to the corner here, but I can't put a door between me and the grenade. Am I far enough back? Well, if I shoot it, I take the chance of it not getting killed from an unlucky graze, and then it returns fire and kills me. I could torch through the wall and come at it from a different direction. Wield. Grenade. Activate. Grenade. Peek. Throw. Grenade. Anywhere over there is fine. God damn it. I hate these things. I don't think it was close enough. Oh, it got it. Oh, thank goodness. That's... Whoa! Well, hi there, tough zombie. Wield spoon. How come I'm deaf? Come on! Oh, I didn't have the suit turned on. I don't think the sound dampeners work if I don't have the suit turned on. Rubber boots, rubber gloves, a lot of closet stuff. A whole lot of closet stuff. Ammo I don't need. Weapons I don't need. Bathrooms I don't care about. Same. Rec room. Kitchen. The water dispenser. One of the few clean water sources in the game. Infinite clean water right out of the tap. Alright, it's almost never anything in here that I care about. We have an operations map? We do have an operations map. Got your pistol? You do have your pistol. Alright. I got so many ID cards. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we got 10. I'm just gonna swipe my way in. Auto dock. Oh, no auto dock? Did they remove the auto dock? They removed the auto dock. Why do we have anesthesia kits if we don't have an auto dock? They took out the auto dock. The bastards. Huh. Wonder when they did that. Still got the anesthesia kit, so I guess you can still do the Rubik quest by coming here, but no auto dock now. Just some beds. Alright. How about the armory? And we'll start on the back side. Stop breathing heavy. What do we got? Weapons I don't care about. Launchers I don't care about. Magazines I don't care about. And a million ammo cans, which I also mostly don't care about. Same thing. More weapons. IFAKs, more ammo cans. Wow. Choices are terrible nowadays. All the fun stuff's got stripped out of the barracks and, or the outposts and the bunkers. So many IFAKs. Full set of all the fun Army Man gear. I mean, I guess that's good. You can get in here in the early game or early mid game. Lots of full sets of good stuff. Alright, unfortunately nothing we really care about. I've got more than enough medical gear. I've got more than enough, pretty much of all the gear. I'm not wearing the clothes anymore, so I don't care. I don't need the vests or the plates. Don't need the glasses. Don't need any of this stuff. The ammo cans, there will be grenades in some of these. I forget which types have the grenades. Is it the EA-120s? Yep, grenades. So that is quite a few grenades. This is the 7.62 belts and the 308s. Don't care. Yep, don't need any of those. Okay, drop all the IFAKs. So I've dropped everything to the right of my character where I have a personal sorting zone set up I've talked about before. So if we go to the zones command, I've set up a personal zone, unload everything. It's attached to the space just to the right of my character, so it moves around with my character. It's always just to the right of my character. I just drop anything there that I want to unload, which in this case is some IFAKs and some ammo cans. And then you hit Shift-O. Whoops, you cancel out of that. You hit Shift-O, unload. And there we go. We now have lots of ammo, bandages, grenades. All I want is the... Oh, what do I want? I want the grenades for sure. More than enough. None of that stuff down there. Emo powder's okay. I think I've still got plenty of bandages, but hey, we'll grab a few more. And let's grab... Which one of these had... Did I already grab them all? Yeah, that one. Actually, no. I don't want to unload it all the way down. I'm going to do these manually. Wield. Unload to there. That. Oh, only 100 instead of all 500. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So there you go, the military bunker, the new style. Modified to no longer have an auto dock, and a lot of the fun weapons pulled out of the gun locker. Oh, that's right. I got these belts too. I didn't need to go grab those other ones. Don't need you. We got belts with full 500. Goodbye. And goodbye. We'll just scoop those 3 up. So we came out of here with like 35 extra grenades, something like that. Hey there, grenades. Drop 30 of those. And of course the belts of 5.5. Whoops, only picked up 1. I gotta go back and get the others. Reload that, reload that. I gotta be careful with overuse of that battle rifle. I really don't have that much 8x40. Apparently I did grab them. Where did they go? Am I just not seeing them? single belt of 500 here. There should be 3. There were 3 when I said to pick them up. Guess I'm not going to care that much. Alright, let's slap some of these bandages on some boo-boos. Jack up our already ridiculous heal rate. Weird. Whatever. Oh, fire's almost done. Welcome back. Thanks very much for the resub. I'm gonna go away now. Yeah, we probably won't ever come back here. So, we found the canoe. There's probably going to be one at each of those locations. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I think we can also build our own vehicle if we need to. It's more usable to go take us where we need to go. I think we'll just head, I don't know, should I go back to base? I just need to pass a little bit of time and we'll be fully healed. I don't really need to go back to base for that. We'll go ahead and make the trip down to the TCL. Okay, be fun to just beeline straight down the river the entire way and avoid the city, but I probably shouldn't do that. So I'm going to end up having to come mostly back towards the the base anyway. I guess I could go straight south here. I could almost make it the entire way through the city. A couple of inconvenient jags around. Yeah, I think we'll go right here. Phew, wow. That is a lot of healing. That is a lot of healing. Alright, where are we? Go this way. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn on the suit while we go through here. I'm going to turn everything an ugly shade of green. Do I want the goggles? What resources, tactics would you suggest for people just starting out on CDA? That's a really tough thing to answer. There's so much just knowledge that you need about the game. It's tough to give people concise, here's what you need to just be able to do everything or survive. There's no such thing as that kind of a resource. Very first thing to do is just to play the game and die a lot. Just get over the fact that you're going to die constantly. You will die constantly. Everybody dies constantly when they first start playing this game. Be happy about the fact that I can confidently tell you that you're dying due to ignorance. You will eventually learn. You will eventually start to recognize things. You will know things you can do. You'll recognize danger areas and such, and your survivability will keep going up. There's lots of videos out there on my channel and other channels about tutorials and beginning the game and all that. The last one I made is intended for people that have played the game a little bit, have a basic understanding of the controls. It's not a press this button to make this screen come up, now look at all this info, this is what all this means. It's not that kind of a tutorial. It's a guide to the first couple of days of survival in the evac shelter start. And it just kind of shows you the things that you can do to improve your survivability just with the materials that are present in the evac shelter. And then I demonstrate how to go raiding and all that kind of stuff. But if you just go to YouTube and type Vormithrax new player, it should bring it right up. And then I've got lots of tutorials for university series and quick tip series and so on. Some of them are now wrong and or out of date. And that's another thing you have to get used to with this game, is that any guide that you go read, any video you go watch, I guarantee is out of date. It's impossible to keep information up to date in this game. Documentation's hard to come across. You go to the wiki, just realize that the punchline to about 75% of the jokes for Cataclysm is according to the wiki. That's the punchline. So take with a grain of salt. Any tips you get, any things you read, any videos you watch, likely things have changed either in minor or major ways. And it's just the nature of the beast with a game that's constantly under development. And the biggest advice I can give new players is realize that this is a zombie avoidance game. This is not a, I'm Billy Badass, I'm going to kill everything I come across. You can play it that way, and you can be successful at it when you know what you're doing. But on default settings with a new player, avoid, avoid, avoid. Avoid! Stay away from everything. You just don't have the knowledge to understand what's going to happen and how bad things can get how quickly, and just avoid contact with the enemy at every possible opportunity. Only fight when you absolutely have to. That's a big one. Too many players try to get all, I know what I'm doing, I'm going to kill things, and then you just wind up getting shredded. And then they don't understand why, so... But yeah, there's not just one resource I can point you to that's going to suddenly make you survive the Cataclysm every time you play. Not even I do that. Uh-oh. I didn't want to turn here. But yeah, for the most part, jump in, die. Try to learn from the experience, think through what you did, how you could have done things differently, why it was in particular that you died, what, it was a particular creature, the speed, were you wounded, were you overburdened, did you run yourself out of stamina, just all sorts of things you want to consider. And eventually, hitchhiker, eventually you'll find that you survive longer and longer. I'm curious if this guy can do any damage to me now. I'm going to let him hitchhike for a while. And see if any actual damage gets through. I think the suit might actually completely protect me from this guy, and he can't do any damage to me. So I don't mind having him as hitchhiker. He occupies the space, and something more dangerous won't be able to hitchhike while I've got him back there. Alright, the grabbing's a little annoying. That could be a problem, because it lowers a few important numbers. But we'll go with it. Whoa, I dropped a normal weight. Oh my gosh. I gotta start pounding down the calories. Oop. Oh, the hand. The hand. Alright, well, now I gotta kill you. Now I gotta kill you. You got a point of damage through. We'll actually let go of the controls. So it's just simple things like this, knowing I know that I can let go of the controls. I've lowered my speed a bit, so I'm not going to ram into anything. I've got a clear path ahead of me for a fair distance. So I can let go of the controls. I can pull out my knife. Come here, spoon. And I can stab this guy in his big dumb face. Whoops, I've still got an ammo can in my... Yeah, that's not good. Yuck. Cancel. Drop there when I'm holding. That's a free action. Now, wield spoon. And now stab him in his big dumb face. And hitchhiker taken care of. Now we can put spoon away. Grab the controls again and go on our merry way. Yeah, there's a new button. Oh, somebody redeemed it. Oh, you guys got to warn me. I didn't see that. Doink. Too big. Too big. Too much. There we go. It's a little more reasonable. Yeah, so tip number 1, it's a zombie avoidance game. Tip number 2, learn how specifically the stamina works and the movement speed works. Understand what it is, what the relation between these two are, and why they're important. So this line here is what will kill most players most of the time. I would say probably 95% of all player deaths in Cataclysm can be attributed to this line right here. Because if you understand this and you have this, you can generally get yourself out of just about any situation. Not all. Yes, there are plenty of circumstances where you're not going to survive, but mostly speaking, if Vormithrax has stamina, Vormithrax is staying alive. In the vast majority of cases. So if you're going to learn one thing about how to play this game, and you want to learn the thing that's going to be most impactful to your gameplay, learn how stamina works, learn how speed works, and movement rate, or movement cost. So this speed is how many points you are allotted at the beginning of your turn that you get to spend on actions. Whether it's moving, whether it's attacking, whether it's equipping, wielding, whatever. Everything costs points. This is how many points you get to spend each round. If you try to do something that costs more points than this, the action generally still goes off, but then you have a deficit that you get to pay next round out of your pool to pay the difference. That's basically how it works. It gets a little more complex, but that's the idea behind it. So if you have a speed of 108 and you get to attack for 50 points with a knife, that means you get to attack twice in a round. This is an indication of how many points it cost you to perform a move action. So on a sidewalk, speed is generally 100 on average, 100 points, and move is pretty close to 100 in standard footwear for standard characters. So you can move a space with your speed per round. It'll go up and down for various reasons. Very good to understand why the numbers change, but the interrelationship between these three, along with tip number 1, avoid, 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 will keep you alive more than anything else you could ever learn about this game. So, there you go. That is correct. Cardio. Super, super important. After that, you just got to learn. You just got to experience the things and learn from the experiences and pick up better ways of doing things, learn the recipe system, learn what weapons or items or armor and so on that you like or you can find. Learn maps, learn how houses are built, learn the entry and exit points, there's just so much learning. It's just a massive, massive game. There are exceptions to damn near everything. There are very few absolutes in this game. There's no one best weapon ever to always use. There's no one best armor. There's no one worst monster. You can get killed by a bunny rabbit. It's all circumstantial. Very, very circumstantial. People ask me things and I have to ask them 20 questions in order to understand their circumstances so that I can give them an appropriate answer for their situation. Which child version is that? That's just a zombie child, is it? Alright. Let's see if we can go through the zombie child. I need to do another southern turn here. APC! With a Kevlar Hulk. Uh-oh. Not gonna make it past him before he might be able to get a super punch on me. Look at that pile of... Ooh, this could get bad right here. I don't get down this sidewalk before that group of shockers and predators hit this intersection. No predator hitchhikers, please. Predator hitchhikers would worry me. Those could probably do me some damage. How's our battery doing anyway? Alright, pretty good. We're not actually processing much time as we're zipping through the city here. We got a long way to go still, though. Yeah, long way to go. But I can make it all the way. Uh-oh, is that a roadblock there? Roadblock there, huh? Alright, well, we'll deal with it when we get to it. We got a long way south to go. Yeah, the other important thing to know about Cataclysm is it's infinitely variable, and you are in charge of your own fun. If you want to make the game easier, make it easier. If you want to make it harder, make it harder. Lots and lots of ways to do both. Don't let other people convince you that there is one true way to play, and that you're cheating if you do this or that or the other thing. Just tell them to shut their big dumb faces. You play it however you want to play it. You want to give yourself items? Give yourself items. You want to... Ooh, get me out of here. You want to slow the zombies down? Slow the zombies down. Totally up to you. Single player game. Nobody's in charge of your fun. Alright, so we're getting there. It's taking a lot longer to get through these cities than I was hoping. Doesn't help that I'm trying to pontificate while cataclysming. Friends don't let friends pontificate while driving a motorcycle through a cataclysm. I'm also not really paying attention to buildings or vehicles that I'm going by. Whoa! That one was a little close. Okay, so I think what I'll do is we'll go... We may go across here or the next block, but then I have to cut to the south. Or, yeah, I have to cut over and then down. I don't want to try to go past a functioning roadblock. Oh. Try to turn here. It's looking a little ugly. I think I'm going to pick up a hitchhiker. Nope. Cool. And as you can see with this kind of a challenge, you can make up your own fun stuff. I just decided with this challenge I wanted to... For the last challenge, this challenge, and not so much the next challenge. I'm going to change things up a bit next challenge. I had another, what I think it'll be a challenging, fun idea. But I wanted to skip the early game grind stuff. I really enjoy the early game. The early game's actually my favorite part. I get really bored when I get too powerful, and I just don't enjoy it as much. Mostly because I've been there and I've done that so many times. But I really, really like the early game survival stuff. That's where I think the game shines. But... you can come up with your own theme, your own challenge, your own storyline. Pepper in whatever you want. Come up with reasons for why you can see the whole map and why you gave yourself a bunch of gear, and just roleplay it. Play it like a role-playing game, a self-directed role-playing game. You're not restricted to just the standard scenarios and all that. Feel free to modify. Game's got some really good, powerful debug tools that'll let you do damn near anything. These streets seem a lot worse than they used to be. So many Hulks and Kevlar Hulks and so on. Look at that guy just... Hulk's just slamming that poor solar vehicle. That solar car started over here. And Hulk just keeps smashing it forward. I'm almost tempted to sit here and watch him. He's shredding it now. He's still pushing it. Some pretty fun things can happen when you start seeing vehicles moving around. Look at these clusters. Alright, we can kick the speed up and hit this gap right there. We are through. Okay, let's go straight south. We'll shuffle through that area again to the road. All right. Uh-oh. Dr. Weirdness is quoting Tim. Just catching up on chat. Alright, let's keep moving. The ants have arrived. Oh, plague vectors, yeah. That's right. They are right in the way of the path I wanted to take through there. When we get through this spot, is he going to hitchhike? He did not hitchhike. Alright, we got, what did we get? Oh, we got a bar guest. Ouch. That's not good. We might experience that getting punched off my bike thing I talked about. Yep. Okay, this could be the end of the game right here. This could be it. Am I gonna get run over by my own bike to end the series? And is the bike going to come to a halt before it slams into something and explodes? I was curious. I mentioned this last episode. If a Hulk gets on the bike behind me and super punches me, even though I'm in a 5-point harness, am I still going to go flying? And is the bike then going to run me over? I actually specifically mentioned that. Okay, so this might be a short episode tonight. Wow, we're already an hour and 45 in. Let's find out. I don't know if this is a real message or if I'm still in my chair and it just dropped something. So let's see if we're not in our vehicle after I press the enter key. Nope, we're not in the vehicle anymore. So that answers that question. At least we didn't get run over. Hey there, bar guest. Thanks very much. Are these, yep, these are sludge trails. I am probably getting lit up by the headlights, so a million things are going to come on descending on me here. I really just need to shuffle around, get the bar guest off the bike, and then take off again. Uh-oh, bike's still going. Great. I believe it will putter to a stop eventually. I don't know how far it's going to get, but at least I'm not lit up anymore. It's still going. Give me Boopinator. Let's get out the shooty gun. Get rid of you. Alright, now I gotta get moving. Our guest got off my bike, so they're all gonna head to the last spot they saw me. I should be able to just circle around. We'll switch back out of run mode now. Wherever the bike is, we just gotta get back to the bike. Uh-oh. Bike! There it is. It went a lot farther than I thought it would. Did we hit a tree? Oh, please tell me I didn't hit a tree. How you doing, bike? I think that's the same. Yeah, we definitely took some damage. I remember I repaired the dashboard. A little bit of damage. Nothing too exorbitant. Alright, let's put the mono rifle away. Continue the drive. So, question almost answered. We did get punched out of our seat. So the 5-point harness did not keep me inside the vehicle from a super punch. So you still want to be really cautious when you're driving adjacent to any super punchers. We still have the 5-point harness in the vehicle. So we somehow managed to exit the 5-point harness without destroying it. I have safe mode off normally in those situations. I flip it on and flip it off regularly. So I don't know. It depends on... They were close enough they knew exactly where I was. I'm not sure what the situation was there. I pay little attention to that. I'd have to reproduce it to figure it out. Good times, though. Good times. Lucky we didn't get a situation like that when we were in the middle of the city. That would have been problematic. we just need to scoot around these fools. But yes, you can get super punched out of your seat. You can't get grabbed out of your seat, apparently. We demonstrated that. But you can get super punched out. Tempted to make a mess over here just to get rid of these stupid guys. Yeah, let's make a mess. Enjoy as you all dogpile into that spot. We'll watch the fun. They all set each other off. It always happens like that. Because the first guy goes up, and the explosion makes noise, which draws the next guy in to the fire perimeter. Then he blows up, draws them out. They're more in, more and more noise. Now these guys are going to follow the sound, and they're going to go right into the fire also. Oh, they know where I'm at. They saw me. So they're going to ignore it, but you get the idea. Okay, we're getting closer. One more danger spot to get through. I'm going to turn my suit back off. Oh, this isn't the danger point. That's right, we don't have to go through the danger point again. We're not going by the tower this time. We're going down to the TCL, so we'll be okay. Yeah, we're answering lots of fun questions this playthrough. Hey guys. Alright, fine. I'll go around. I don't want to start a fire here quite yet. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, let's go see what the parking lot looks like. We got fireflies in the swamp behind us. Great. What else is in the swamp? Necro wolf spiders. I don't know if they'll come to the noise. Just have to keep an eye out behind me. Nothing too scary in the parking lot. We need to break at least one of these to get the bike in. Or the fence line, a chain link, I guess. They might do that for me. Get the bike in, get the hell out of here mode, just in case. Okay, so... Arm took some damage. I'll throw another bandage on there. What do we got? I'm carrying something stupid heavy. The torch and the gas tank. Yeah, well, tank. Torch. And a million bandages. Back down to 99. Cool. So, let's see. I think for the top section here, I'm going to go ahead and take off the ballistic vest. That way, when I drop the rucksack, if I go into melee fighting mode, we should be up near 6. I think this is because some pain and some other stuff. 5.4. Good enough. And then with the rucksack as currently accoutered, 2.7, which isn't very good. Alright. So safe mode is on. There are zombies. Yep. I don't know. Maybe it's broke. Yeah. Seems to not be triggering. I don't know. I don't generally worry about it too much. Only certain activities do I care if it's working or not. We're not doing too much of that stuff right now. These guys should be very, very little chance to hurt me. If they hit me in the hand, I think they can do some damage. Maybe the foot. This kind of stuff shouldn't have any chance of really hurting me. This we need to improve. Oh, bloated? We're fine from the bloated. Bunch of rock throwers, feel free. I don't think you can do enough damage to actually get through. Yeah. Am I still on a Screama? Yeah, we're still on a Screama. 69 points with the RM42. 69 crit, 35 standards, 48 crit. Yeah, I mean, this is with a teeny little knife. And it's striking very, very quickly. I guess that's another thing I should mention to newer players. Don't get seduced when you're looking at weapons. Don't get seduced by bigger number is better. That's not how the combat system necessarily works. There's a lot of complicated factors involved in combat, but a high number here for the amount of damage doesn't mean it's a great weapon. There are lots of weapons with high numbers that are trash that I wouldn't give to my worst enemy to use. So it's very important to understand just... I'm not going to go through the whole system, but just realize there's a lot of nuance to the combat system. And being able to hit 22 pierce is what this knife has got for its primary attack, but it does it with only 80 moves necessary, and it has the rapid strike ability, which means you're only paying 50% of the 80, so it's only costing you 40 moves, which means I can get almost 3 attacks per round if the rapid strike fires off. And it has blocking ability, and it's just a really, really good weapon for a lot of different reasons. Plus, I'm pairing it with a martial arts style Eskrima that allows the RM42 fighting knife to be wielded and used to get all these bonuses. So, just learn about the weapon systems. It will take time. There's just so much stuff to learn in this game when you're a new player. But bigger is not always better. I usually eschew the big number weapons. I just don't find them nearly as useful as the lighter, faster ones. Hey there, Shrieker. Am I immune to shrieks with the suit running? I think it doesn't quite work that way. I think it's some other kind of... Well, this is supposed to protect against mind stuff and has sound dampening. So do I still get dazed by these guys? Whoa! Night Stalker! Okay, now the parking lot got exciting. Yeah! Hey there, Night Stalker. So this is where you want the dodge. This is the circumstance where the dodge would be really nice. I would rather have the dodge. So, variance in enemies. Sometimes it's just a matter of who you get in what combination. Did the guy from a few days ago die? I don't know what that means. Who are you talking to? I stream on Monday and Friday. Are you talking about Monday's stream? Because this is the same guy from Monday's stream. This is like episode 9 of 10 or 11 of this particular series. So he's fine. We're using Chibi-Ultica. Graphics, Chibi-Ultica is what we're using. It's a combination of Mzado Tileset for the monsters, which was the base that a lot of other Tilesets are built upon. So the enemies are familiar to folks that have been using a lot of the main Tilesets for quite a while. And then it uses the Ultica terrain, buildings, cars, things like that. So it's a mix of those two. It's my preferred one. There's a lot of fun ones. The newest one, I showed this at the beginning of the last episode. There's a new one being worked on. I don't know. I wouldn't use it, and I don't know that I would recommend anybody use it yet. It's got a long ways to go, and I don't know that they're ever going to solve some of the technical problems for it. GG. Yeah. There we go. Want to play Ultica isometric? There you go. You can't really see it very well because I'm not near the building, so you can see how the buildings are represented and all that, but you can see the part of the vehicle there and character models and all that. But I just don't think this game was built for an isometric tile set. A lot of people have fiddled with ISO tile sets. It's been tried a number of times. Nobody's ever actually succeeded in getting it implemented in a way that I think would be useful. I wish them luck. I just don't think I could ever play this game in an ISO tile set. Just the the nightmare of trying to drive in an ISO format, it just boggles my mind. It bends my mind into a pretzel trying to figure out how I would drive in this kind of a format, given how the game works. But, I mean, it's interesting. Keep an eye on it. It's being worked on actively and such. Might turn out pretty cool if they solve a few important problems that it has. Back to Chibi-Ultica for us. Okay. But no, the guy from a few days ago did not die. How are we going to deal with this? So, I'm not worried in the slightest about the other two zombies. The zombie Night Stalker, we could probably take him fairly easily just in melee. Problem is I can't back off and shoot him because I can only see him when he's adjacent to me while we're in the dark. I'd have to flip a light on, which would spotlight me to everything else in the parking lot if I do that. He's also got the super punch ability, so we could go skidding across the pavement. As long as I align myself and him in such a way that the super punch won't knock me into a wall or a car, not going to do much to me. The suit's going to protect me from most of the damage. So I'm not overly concerned about him. I think I'm going to back away, drop the backpack, and then try to fight these guys melee. So let's get a little distance, and we'll take the time to drop the backpack. He's back. We got grabbed by the Shrieker. We'll try to break the grab, and we'll fight from here. 11 with a quick strike. So the quick strike means the rapid strike fired off. So we only had to pay 40 movement points for that. So I've still got like 67 movement points to spend still. So we should get 3 swings. We actually missed. Oh, he missed me. So I missed him. He missed me. We struck him with a round strike for 21. So these are all techniques that are available via the Eskrima martial art. So if you look at this list, these are called techniques, and they fire off randomly. You have no control over when these fire off. It's all random. Some of them have restrictions or requirements, like you have to have knocked an enemy down before one certain type will fire off, things like that. So there could be requirements, but generally speaking, they're just random. So we just did a round strike. So that's the round strike right here. It only cost us 60% of the normal cost to perform the round strike. And that's the benefit. So we got a quick strike, which had a half price cost, followed by a round strike, only 60% cost for the next shot. I might get 4 attacks this round. That's why I talk about the numbers. Big numbers not always better. I hit for 20. Bigger weapon hits for 50. Bigger weapon seems better. Well, no, because the bigger weapon could take you a round and a half to swing a single time, whereas I might get 8 hits with the little weapon. And they're also very quick hits, and they're a lot easier to hit small, dodgy, flying, moving enemies with. So you gotta understand the damage per second, damage per stamina is another important consideration. You swing your huge mallet of ultimate doom, takes you 2 rounds to swing it, maybe you hit, maybe you don't, but then you've also burned half a bar of stamina with 1 swing. Whereas I can poke 50 times with my knife, do 1,000 damage, and still be fresh as a daisy when the fight's over, and have stamina to run away when the real bad guy shows up. So it's all a balance act. It's all being prepared for whatever eventuality occurs. So I've got as many bases covered as I can on ability to dodge, armor protection, multiple different weapon types and styles that I can switch to as needed, whether I want piercing damage for an armored foe, whether I want bash damage for an armored foe, whether I want cut damage for an unarmored foe. A lot of different choices, a lot of different options and possibilities. So covering yourself in as many circumstances as possible and knowing where you're going and what's likely to be there is really important. So our third strike, we got another round strike fired off. So another cheap shot for 20 damage. So he's already down 2 bars of health.